What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to talk about 7 best wide receiver drills that you guys can do to improve your game. Let's get started. All right, guys, so before I get into this first drill that's going to work on your wide step release, I want to talk to you about an opportunity that I just developed on my website. If you're a wide receiver and you need to improve your ability to recognize coverages, guys, we can't just know these drills, know these routes that I'm about to teach, and not know when to apply them. We got to know the situations to apply them. So on my website, I break down 16 NFL defenses every month, and what you get access to is how DBs play, how safeties play, understanding coverages, understanding men in the box, and how you can structure your own routes to beat that specific defense, and how you can structure your routes throughout your offensive playbook, okay? So click that link in the description. Hope to get you guys signed up soon. So this first drill is going to be working your wide step release. So what's a wide step release? A wide step is where we're here trying to take an inside release, and I'm taking this wide step with my outside leg, taking my eyes and taking my body to the outside, okay? A great receiver to watch work this is Julian Edelman. Edelman works this all the time coming off the slot when they kick him out wide. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this ladder forward. So we're going to be here. All I'm going to take is my right leg, come in this ladder, then I'm gonna come right back, come in that ladder. Now, the most important thing about when I'm making this stick is I want my body to move with my feet. I want my toes to stay straight forward. I want to be on the inside arch of my feet, and I want my body to turn, because this DB, when he's in press, he's not looking at my feet, okay? He's looking at my number, right? So if I give him something with my upper body and turn my number, I'm more likely to get a reaction out of him and get him to lean, okay? So we're gonna go about 3 sets on the right leg, then I'm coming back the opposite way now, and I'm gonna come here, coming up to the next box, here, coming up to the next box, okay? Making sure I turn my body, my upper half's violent, toes stay straight forward. I'm pushing off the inside arch of my feet because that's where all my power comes from. We're gonna work about 3 sets each side. All right, guys, so this next drill is gonna be working your snap down transition. So you guys have all seen it on a curl or a comeback. You've heard me talk about it. When I snap down, I wanna get in and out of it in about 3 steps, okay? So that's what this is gonna be working. You're gonna be on this ladder. All we're gonna do is we're gonna get low on the first step, 2, 3. So what it is, it's maintaining that explosive pad level position, because I got to self-fade into the top of this route. When I snap down, I got to make sure I create some force, and that it shoots me out to this acceleration portion of the route. So again, we're going to go 3 steps. We're going to go about 4 sets on each leg of about 3 reps, and then I'm going to come back to the other side. I want to get low and then stay low 2, 3 after that. Again, we're going 4 sets, about 3 reps each side. Quick feet, don't drag those feet. All right, guys, so this next drill is going to be working your diamond release, okay? Now, what's a diamond release? Diamond release is when I got to run a slant against a DB who's pressed inside leverage. So what I got to do is I got to take 3 hard steps to the outside, 2, 3, and then cut this thing right back underneath him, because what's going to happen is if I attack this outside and I'm vertical with it, he's going to turn his hips and run with me. Or he's going to shuffle it, and then I got all this ground, and then I just swat him by and cut back underneath, okay? So 1 of 2 things can happen, but to make sure he turns his hips, I got to sell vertical, right? So that's what this ladder's for on this drill. So what I see a lot of guys do is when they work this, they'll go 1, 2, 3, and they'll just stay in the same place. All this DB's gonna do is just shuffle and punch, and he's not gonna bite, right? Our goal is to get his hips to turn. So what I gotta do is I gotta make sure I'm actually running. So that's what this ladder's for. So we're gonna be here. You're gonna work 3 sets each side. All we're gonna do is you're gonna get about, I would say, 1 yard from this ladder. Your first step's gonna be in the box. Your second step's coming off the box. Third step's planted. Okay, so it's hard 3 steps on a 45-degree angle, because that's what's gonna get this DB to turn, okay? So then we're gonna come up to the next box, and you're gonna work this both sides. We're gonna be here and make sure the ladder's at like a 45-degree angle. 1, 2, 3. And then we're just gonna come back, repeat that process, like I said, about 3 sets each side to make sure your diamond release is at this hard 45-degree angle. All right, guys, so this next drill is gonna work your cut, okay? This speed cut at the top of the route where I gotta be running, I gotta be pushing vertical, and I gotta cut and then get back up into this route, whether it's a 90-degree angle, whether it's 45, like on a post or a corner or an out or maybe a square cut dig, okay? So this is gonna be working that cut, that explosive cut. So we got 4 cones. All we're gonna do is we're gonna go 3 hard steps to each cone, just zigzagging back and forth. And what I wanna make sure I do is I commit my shoulders and my hips and my eyes to each cone to work on that like double move. Like if I'm running a post corner, I'm not gonna be here and be drifting upfield. So let's make that realistic on this drill and commit my shoulders to the cone. So all we're gonna do is you're gonna start back here. We're gonna start with my right foot up. We're going 1, 2, 3, explosive cut. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, these cones are gonna be about 5 yards apart right now for the sake of the video. They're a little bit closer, but I don't want you to think of you have to get to the cones, because the worst thing is somebody reaches for this cut, right? And when I reach for the cut, I bring my chest up, I slow down, right? We wanna keep everything looking vertical. I wanna sell everything vertical. I want my pad level to be forward the entire time, and then I just cut right on a dime, because that's how I get separation, okay? And also, what I don't want, and this is how you work body control, I don't wanna come off this thing, go 1, and then ease up 2, 3. 3. I want to be explosive for 2 steps, then that 3rd step is very sudden, okay? So we're going to work about 4 sets, cutting off the left leg on the last one, then we're going to flip sides and go 4 sets cutting off the right leg. So again, all it is just 1, 2, 3, real sudden, just back and forth, zigzagging through these cones. Commit your shoulders, commit your hips. All right, guys, so this next drill is going to be working your double move in any kind of situation. So it could help your double move off the line of scrimmage, or it could help you at the top of a route and you're making a rocker step, okay? So you're going to have 4 cones, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all it's going to be working. It's going to be working your body moving and your toes staying forward. You stay in an explosive pad level position on a double move. So we're going to be here. All we're going to do is you're going to go 1, and your body's going to move. 2, 3, 4, and your body's staying in an explosive pad level position. Your hips are staying low, and my body's turning with my feet, and I'm pushing off the inside arch of my feet. Obviously, it's going to be a lot quicker. I'll show you a better example of it. I want to work 4 sets with my left leg first, 4 sets with my right leg first, and off the last cone, I want to burst up for about 5. So it's going to be here. We're here. All it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm up, okay? Obviously a little bit quicker than that. My body's violent, my feet are sudden. I'm pushing off the inside arch of my foot. Like I said, 4 sets starting with the left leg, 4 sets starting with the right leg. All right, guys, so this drill is going to be working your whip route, okay? So on a whip route, all I want to make sure that I'm doing is I'm running full speed and I'm dropping my hips and I can shoot back out the route. Well, all you guys know what a whip route is when I come off of here like I'm selling slant for 3 steps. I go hard to the inside, I drop my hips, and then I shoot back out flat, like almost like we're running it out. So it's up here on a slant, shoot this thing back out with my hips on the out. So this is working the break of that. So all you're going to do, about 5 yards apart, for the sake of the video, it's about 5. In real life, I want to be about 10 yards apart, okay, these cones. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start here. I'm going to burst up on a dead spring, good pad level. I'm not shooting up here, and then I'm going to drop my hips, and I'm making sure my shin angles are shooting me back out the opposite direction. I'm pushing off my inside arch. Then I'm coming back to this one. Same thing, and just working that thing back and forth. I want to get about 3 sets, 3 cuts on each side. All right, guys, so this is a drill to help your hand-eye coordination, okay, to help your catching ability, because everybody knows that catching is a lot about looking this ball in, right, having good hand-eye coordination. So you're going to start with your hands crossed like this. Tennis ball is going to be in your bottom hand. Your hands are going to start crossed like this. All you're going to do is drop the ball, and you're going to take your right hand and catch this thing before it touches the ground, okay? So we're going to be like this, here, and catch at the bottom. I drop, here, catch. Then all we're going to do is switch sides. Same thing, just repeat the process. It's making sure you're looking this ball in, helping your tracking ability, okay? Hey, listen, if you got to improve your hands, I would do 100 of these. 100 a day, 50 and 50, okay? That's something that you got to do. This is something you could do, and I don't want to hear that excuse, oh, I don't have a football, I don't have somebody to throw to me, right? This is something that very easily you can do. You can do a tennis ball, baseball, golf ball, you can do this with anything, any kind of small ball. You work this thing, working your hand-eye, working your tracking ability, soft hands, and just being able to have good hand-eye coordination. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, guys, if you want to improve your football IQ, you want to get better recognizing defenses so you know when to use everything that I've just taught you today, please check out that link in the description and get signed up on my website, and I'll see you guys next time.